It appears Triple H is beginning to lose some of his power and grip over NXT. An entirely new direction is going to be taken for the show. And it appears men like James Laurinaitis are going to be the guys who are going to be driving it. So, James, I'll start with you. We'd love to know your thoughts on this, what's going on there, and what do you think the new direction of NXT might look like?
I think we're going to see NXT going back to what it initially was always intended to be, which is just a developmental. And I think we could all agree that the NXT of the most recent years hasn't really been a developmental. It's maybe been a reshaping for guys, but a lot of the main talent has all been pre-established stars. And I think that really started with like Neville and Sami Zayn. They were the first guys that I could say, like, okay, I knew who they were before NXT. And then it really went full tilt with Balor and Hideo Itami, Kenta. Mm-hmm. And then full on with Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, so many of the main talent were guys that had already won championships all over the world. So it became more just a hard-hitting wrestling brand as opposed to the developmental. And I think now that this new re-emphasis is happening with Laurinaitis and apparently Vince being unhappy, I think we're just going to see them training these guys who, I keep hearing the big guy thing, but who knows if that's actually true. But we are just going to be seeing these guys being groomed for main roster again. NXT is not the third brand, or at least I don't think it's going to be the third brand anymore. It's just going to be their, let's get these guys ready for Raw and SmackDown brands. And that's sad to me. I loved what NXT has become. I did think it was starting to become a little stagnant, but I don't blame any of the talent there. If I'm Adam Cole, if I'm Johnny Gargano, if I'm Tommaso Ciampa, I'm happy in NXT. I am thriving in NXT. Why would I want to leave NXT? But when the brand is not meant for long-term sustenance, it's hard to keep those guys there for a long period of time. So I, like everyone, am nervous. I am scared to see what's coming for NXT. But who knows? I'm not going to knock it. I remember when NXT was a game show. And that game show gave us the Nexus. That game show gave us Daniel Bryan. That game show gave us eventually Bray Wyatt. So who knows what this new form of NXT will be.
It also gave us one of the greatest announcing segments ever of CM Punk just being meta as all hell for half an hour.